How you doing?
I'm dying of this virus, but other than that, I'm fine.
You know what? I was so sick all last week.
God, everybody is. I mean, why do a story on this? I think it's like a pandemic.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, can you give me your title?
Superintendent.
Of the lottery?
Yeah. It's an odd title, I know, but it's been around forever.
Okay. What are we talking about today?
Well, I got a note that you wanted to talk about the problem gambling month.
I do.
Or National Problem Gambling Week. It's actually a month, but we're doing a week this week, focusing on it.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. What?
So we can talk about anything you want?
No.
Lottery's an interesting subject.
Definitely an interesting subject. What does a lottery do to make sure that it's not a problem for people?
Well, in essence, a lottery itself is a classic example of a benign form of gambling. And when I say benign, I mean that you don't increase your chances of winning by playing a lot. I mean, the essence of a lottery is that you risk a small amount of money against very long odds to win a very large prize. With the net proceeds, your loss is going to something, hopefully, that you believe in. So the very essence, nature, and ideal of a lottery is a testimony to how seriously it takes the idea of problem gambling.
The new machines that have been deployed throughout the state, is that with the lottery or no?
No, that's video poker through a completely different...
Okay, something separate.
Yeah.
I have heard the lottery actually be considered a tax on the poor. What do you have to say as far as that?
Well, it's an incredibly obtuse statement by people who I think feel very much intellectually superior to other people. The idea of a lottery, again, is that a lot of people play a little, not that the same people play a lot. And if there's anybody in the United States that understands the odds surrounding any lottery game, it is the players of that game. I think the basic ethos, again, is that people believe that the money that they are spending on lottery tickets and they're not winning back goes to something they believe in. And one of our first presidents, Thomas Jefferson, encapsulated the whole idea of a lottery in a simple fashion. He said, the lottery is a wonderful thing. It lays the tax only on the willing. So before government was strong enough to be coercive, forcing people to pay taxes to fund various programs, governments relied on lotteries, where they in essence said to people, we're going to organize this in a secure, safe manner where everybody has the same chance of winning a prize, and we're going to use the money for something like buying cannon to protect Philadelphia during the French and Indian War, or starting Harvard College, or in Illinois to help schools and to build bridges and roads. And if you choose to take a chance, we can assure you that you have an equal chance of winning the prize.
For somebody who may not know, what are some of the things that the lottery does help fund today?
The lottery funds, almost all lottery money goes to the Common School Fund, and then a significant amount of lottery money after the Common School Fund proceeds reach a certain level go to bridges and roads. And then we have 4 special games, which are enormously important brand leaders to sort of define all the things I said previously about a lottery. And those 4 special games fund specific things. So if you buy a Veterans Cash ticket, which is an instant game in Illinois, and you don't win, all of the money goes to programs that help Illinois' veterans. If you buy a multiple sclerosis game, which is called the MS Project, all of the money goes to fund research into the causes of MS and the cure for MS. The same is true of our Red Ribbon Cash, which goes to AIDS awareness and prevention, and also to our breast cancer game, Ticket for the Cure, which goes all of the money to fund research into breast cancer.
Okay. I know some people in my life specifically maybe who shouldn't be playing the lottery just because they can't really afford it. They'll cash their check and immediately go to the gas station and be buying these tickets that maybe they shouldn't be purchasing. I don't know if that's a problem or if it's not, but if somebody feels like maybe they have some sort of an addiction to it? Is there anything the lottery offers as far as help, or what do people like that, where do they turn?
Well, again, we do a lot of stuff. I mean, beyond just making sure that our advertising reflects, the point of view that this is something you should do if you choose to do it, and you don't increase your chances of winning by playing a lot. Beyond the fact of attempting to be responsible in the kinds of games that we design and the odds that we offer and the prizes that we offer, we have a self-exclusion process that you can go through. We have a helpline on all of our tickets that you can call if you think you're having a problem. And I personally have worked in this area for well over 20 years, making sure that lotteries don't become like other forms of gambling, which give people the idea that they're offering odds that they think they can overcome and encouraging excessive behavior. Again, the ideal of a lottery is sort of like you walk into halftime at the Super Bowl and you say, everybody give me $1, and all 100,000 people give you $1. Everybody's out $1, and your cause is benefit to the tune of $100,000.
All right. Well, I think I have everything I need, unless you want to add something here.
Well, I think it's just really important to think about why we have a lottery and why lotteries are the most popular form of gambling in the world. And the reason that they have such a great brand in the ideal is because of the nature of the offer, which is, again, you buy a ticket for $1 or $5. The odds for something like Powerball are 185 million to 1 against. You do have the opportunity to play, this week to win $123 million, but you don't increase your chances of winning whether you play $1, $5, or $100. So we always encourage people to, use a responsible point of view if they're going to participate in this wonderfully improbable way of raising money for the public good, and that's what a lottery is all about.
Okay. I should have told you this at the beginning, but I did record that interview.
That's fine.
So assuming you knew that, but...
No, I didn't, but I mean, that's why I'm saying lotteries are very interesting, and they're very different than other forms of gambling. And I think one of the important things about the Internet lottery test that the lottery is conducting right now, where you can go online and buy a Mega Millions or Powerball or Lotto ticket, is that for the first time we're able to track how people behave. In other words, right now I don't know, and I can't prevent someone from walking into a bricks-and-mortar retailer and spending a lot of money on lottery tickets. But I can track and prevent that if people are buying over the Internet. And I think that's an interesting new data point that we can begin to track and report, to reporters like yourself, to show how people behave. And in the almost year that we've had Internet lottery sales, the average ticket purchase is $5, just like it is at a bricks-and-mortar retailer.
So it's really not getting out of control, as one might think.
Well, in my previous life, before I was asked to come back to run the lottery, I had one of the companies I ran was a research company, and we did research about lotteries and gaming all over the world. And it is so interesting that the average amount spent on lottery tickets in any single instance, whether you're in Europe or France, whether you're in France or England or the Czech Republic, is about $5, whatever the local currency is.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time, sir.
Sure.
Have a great day.
Great questions. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.